Good morning, guys. Mr. Bruce back again. Today's book is called Eggbert, the Slightly Cracked Egg. Before we start, first things first, magic glasses. Oh, that's better. That's way better. Eyes watching, ears listening, voices quiet, body calm. Okay, Eggbert, the Slightly Cracked Egg. There once was an egg named Eggbert, and he loved to paint beautiful, beautiful pictures. You could see he was painting there, and it looks like the pepper was talking to the carrot about something, and the other eggs were behind him. They were still in their cart, and they hadn't gotten up yet. Egbert's paintings always cheered up his friends. Look, he painted a happy one there. Even the celery looks amused. But one day, someone discovered that the back of Egbert's head had a slight crack in it. "Oh, what's that?" they said. Well, sadly, eggs that had cracks were not allowed to stay in the carton. So they all waved goodbye to him and wished him luck. Eggbert waved goodbye to his friends. He hunched his shoulders, what little shoulders he had, and pressed his shoulders together so that his crack almost disappeared. Almost, but not all the way. Then he set out to look for a new place to live. All the drawers in the refrigerator had labels, but none of them had labels on them for Eggbert. There were tomatoes and vegetables down in the crisper. He knew he'd have to look harder. There had to be some place he could fit in, but probably not in the refrigerator anymore. Before long, he came to a spot with a beautiful, beautiful view. If I could stay here, he thought, then he had a great idea. Well, no one had to know that he was an egg with a cracked shell. He would paint himself to look like the other things. Around him, he would blend right in. Look, you can't even see him. Almost. But as Eggbert thought, oh, I found the perfect place, well, a potato plant happened to notice his crack, and he said, "Hey, you, get out of here." Eggbert tried not to be discouraged. "Maybe I'd better look outdoors," he said. Well, the only way down was to jump. Luckily, he landed in a nice soft bed of flowers he had never seen before, but they smelled even better than butter and lettuce. Perhaps this is the perfect place for me, he thought. Look, he painted himself so he fit right in with the other flowers and grass. But later that afternoon, an angry bee discovered that you cannot get nectar from an egg. Again, he was forced to leave, and rather quickly. It was getting dark. He still had not found a place to live. Just when he was about to give up all hope, a glimmer of something caught his eye. He said, "What's that up there?" "Oh, what beautiful little lights," Eggbert whispered. He looked at the stars with all his might, and twice his usual care, he climbed up on the fence. "Oh, perfect," Eggbert said. When he was covered completely in stars, he painted himself to look like the night sky and blended right in. But the next morning, when the night stars were all gone away and the sun was out, a cat discovered that Eggbert was just an egg with a cracked shell. And he said, "Scramble, you, hit the road." Boy, they were mean. Eggbert took a fall on the sidewalk, and it was hard. Now he was more cracked than ever. It started to rain. He began to cry. He realized no matter how he painted himself, he could not hide from who he was. Finally, the rain stopped and the sun broke through. And through a crack in the cloud, Eggbert began to notice something he had never noticed in his whole life. The world was full of cracks. All sorts of wonderful cracks. Maybe it's not such a bad thing to be slightly cracked, he thought. From then on, Eggbert traveled around the world, making new friends with the famous crack sites. There's a volcano at Krakatoa with the crack in it, and the Grand Canyon, which is a big crack, the Mekong Delta Valley. But he never, ever forgot his friends back home in the refrigerator, and he painted them beautiful postcards and sent them to him and showed him all of his travels. Well, they were truly amazed, and they missed him, truth be told. They were sorry he had ever left, but they were very happy he was having such a wonderful life. And to this day, Eggbert does not regret being cracked. In fact, he's actually a little proud of it. Bye-bye, Eggbert. Well, here's my question for today, and you can do it today or tomorrow whenever you get a chance. Either paint like Eggbert, or crayon, or markers, or pencil, or pen, or anything, and I want you to draw a picture how you think Eggbert the Egg looks. Use as many colors as you want, okay? Get a good one and hold on to them until I see you again. Until then, be good and wash your hands. Bye-bye.